So we're back at it again with another little free library video. This time I'm gonna be putting my favorite animes, manga adaptations in little free libraries. I know I've been doing a lot of these videos lately, but as you can see, we're currently in the process of moving. My bookshelf is empty, minus these books that I'm doing for a video right now. But I have all of my manga already ready, and I thought, you know what, why not? Let's just go out and about, find some little free libraries. These videos are so much fun to film, so I hope you enjoy. First stop. Look at this one, Anthony. Look, that is so cool. Little free kitchen. They give food out to people. That's cool. I didn't know that they did that. That's awesome. If we ever come back to this one, I'll bring a can of food. So Jujutsu Kaisen is a really, really good anime all around. This actually is a prequel, which was made into a movie, Jujutsu Kaisen 0, which was also very good. Me and my husband actually reacted to this one on our other YouTube channel. We react to the anime as well. But Jujutsu Kaisen 0 focuses on who was meant to be the original protagonist. They changed the protagonist in the show. This anime has one of my all-time favorite anime characters, Gojo. Everybody loves Gojo. If you're new to manga or anime, I don't know if I would necessarily start with this because it is a very complex world and there is a ton of world building around like the power system and stuff like that, but it is still a really, really incredible story. Next we have JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, which just like the title says, it is a bizarre adventure. I don't even know how to describe what this manga slash anime is about because it's literally about everything and anything, and it spans decades and time periods and all over the world. We haven't finished this one yet. We stopped at part 3, but we're definitely going to continue. But it is a really hilariously bizarre journey, as the title suggests. I see VHSs. Wow, the Santa Claus 2. George in the Jungle! Brendan Fraser representation. I used to love that movie as a kid. I see Fahrenheit 451. I haven't read that one yet. I see a Coho. It Ends With Us, Colleen Hoover. You know what's funny? I left my copy of It Ends With Us in a little free library before we ever started the channel. I like Colleen Hoover books. People either love them or hate them. This one wasn't my favorite though. I am looking forward to seeing what they do with the movie, but all in all, I like some of her other books a lot more than It Ends With Us, even though this is her most popular book. I feel like I'm like Santa Claus. So for the next one, I have Haikyuu and Your Name. So Your Name is one of my favorite anime movies of all time. And a lot of people really, really love this movie. If you're a big romance fan or if you love romance novels, this would probably be a great one for you to either read or watch the movie for. It's so good. It kind of has a mystery element to it too. Not like a traditional mystery, like it's not like a murder mystery or anything, but there's a lot of things left unsaid that kind of get revealed, and then once you get the big reveal, you're like mind blown. It's very cute, emotional as well. Definitely check this one out. Then we have Haikyuu, which is a sports anime slash manga. If you love volleyball, you'll probably really, really love this one. But even if you don't, it does a great job of kind of explaining the rules, taking you through the journey as well. You're following two characters who love volleyball, but they're very different in different senses. One of them is, you know, kind of like a prodigy. He's just that person that has always been good at volleyball. He's not necessarily a great team player. Then you have somebody else who's kind of like the underdog, who's new, is also very, very good at volleyball too. This anime is very wholesome. You're getting like the teammate sportsmanship aspect. You're seeing them grow together as a team, learn to play together and work together. It's kind of very what you see is what you get. Like this is about volleyball. It's about sports, but it's super good. If you're in the mood for something wholesome and fun, this is the one for you. Wow. I immediately see 2 books that I want, and that's so exciting. Who lived here just pulled in, so this is so awkward.
Hey, how's it going?
This is a thriller about a bunch of like rich people who go to a club, I guess, something like that. It seems interesting. And then I got The Great Alone by Kristen Hanna. She wrote a really popular book, I think set in World War II. I want to say, I forgot the name of it. Night something. I'll insert it once I remember it. I know a lot of people really love her writing, and I saw this and I thought, you know what, this is an opportunity for me to try out one of her books. So next we have The Promised Neverland and Parasite. Promised Neverland is probably the most shocked I've ever been in an anime. The first episode was like wild, mind-blowing. I did not expect that. I was not prepared. OMG. I don't want to say too much because I feel like this is better to go in blind, but I will say that this one involves kids with numbers on their necks. And I feel like that says a lot if you really look into it. It's very dark in tone, so just be prepared, but it's very, very good. The second season kind of went off the rails a little bit. A lot of people don't really like it because it deviated a lot from the source material, so maybe the manga is a little bit better to continue the entire story on, but the first season of the anime is peak. Then we have Parasite. So this is a seinen, which is targeted towards adult men, which sounds kind of weird at first if you're not too familiar with like the categorization system in a lot of anime and manga, but there's like seinen, shonen, shoujo, but this one is definitely more mature in tone. A very interesting story. It's about a parasite. I feel like the title kind of says it all, but there's definitely a lot of dark elements mixed with humor. Definitely very unique to a lot of the other animes that I've seen before. I literally bought this book at Half Price Books the other day, and I just found it here.
Get the Chuck Norris book.
Oh my god. Black Belt Patriotism, How to Reawaken America. America! Freak yeah! Who gave piñata? Who gave piñata to Santa Maria? Okay.
Pinta.
Oh.
Babe, that's like the name of
I said piñata. Alrighty, well let's put my stuff in. So next I have 3 volumes of Assassination Classroom. A lot of people call it Ass Class, which sounds kind of weird at first, but like once you're used to it, it's not that weird, but it definitely sounds weird at first. This story is about a group of kids who are learning how to be assassins from their teacher, who they are actively trying to assassinate. And if they don't succeed by the end of the year, their teacher is going to blow up the world. He's also an octopus, which sounds so crazy and wacky, but that is literally what this anime is, mixed in with a lot of very unexpectedly wholesome moments. And the teacher, Koro Sensei, is one of my top 5 anime characters of all time. He's a very good character. So when you go into this, you're probably like, this is kind of silly and stuff, but just trust me, keep going. It gets so deep, so good. You get a ton of reveals that are like mind-blowing. This honestly became one of my favorite animes of all time, and I totally did not expect that going into it. Me and my husband both cried at the end of this. It just was a testament to how much we both really loved this and grew to love the characters in this anime. I really hope somebody enjoys Ass Class as much as I did. Yes, you may take picture with the dragons. They said we could, let's do it. We were on the way to our last little free library and we passed a house that literally has dragons in the front. And there's a sign that says, yes, you may take pictures with the dragons. So naturally we're gonna take pictures with the dragon. What else would we do? For the final stop, we have One Punch Man and My Hero Academia. So One Punch Man is literally about a guy who's a hero for fun. He is the strongest there is. He doesn't really have a lot of competition. Anybody who tries to come up against him, he easily beats. And the anime portrays it in a very comical sense. If you dive deeper, you kind of realize it's almost a metaphor for depression and a lot of other kind of mental health stuff. And I think that that's one of the really cool things about this one. He just doesn't really have a lot of challenge, and it makes him feel kind of bored with life. And I know saying that makes it sound like it's kind of a downer, like it's depressing, but it's literally one of the funniest anime I've ever seen. Then we have My Hero Academia. This was actually the first anime I ever watched other than Pokemon. It holds a very special place in my heart. More than likely you've seen My Hero Academia merch around at different stores. It's very popular, it's very mainstream, it's very good for beginners. In the world of My Hero Academia, 80% of everyone has a superhuman ability called a quirk. If you're really into superhero type stuff or people with powers, this is a good one. The powers are really kind of unique, and some of them are kind of silly and funny. Some of them are kind of crazy. It's just like a very fun, quirky world. All right, well, thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to check out my other manga little free library video, I'll link it down below. This was a lot of fun to do. I love making these types of videos. Let me know if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one.